straight bangers. Y'all a moment to get in here. Grab me a beverage. Stay fine. Good morning. Good morning, you guys. If you would, let me know how that sound quality is. If I don't have to put the headphones on, I'm not putting them on. What's up, Neil? Jerome, Clark, what's up, what's up, what's up? Oh, Saturday morning, man. How's the audio? Give me a one in the comment if it coming in pretty good. CB boy, man, finally got you in here, bro. Good to have you in the live. If you would give me a thumbs up, let me know you in here. Just drop a comment or something, man. One in the okay, appreciate that, Jerome. Man, what we talking about today is trucking. What else? What else? We ain't talking about nothing but some trucking. And how this is trucking. This is trucking, y'all. You see, I ain't enthusiastic about it. I ain't just enthusiastic about it, but I am. What's going on, Victor Lab? I am enthusiastic about it because I know what this means and what's been going on, and I know what happens. I've been here long enough to see new or used trailer. New if you can. New if you can. Especially if you're doing big rig. High shot, it just need to be inspected very well. Very, very well. You can do used. But on the semi, shit we do is heavy, sometimes unpredictable, sometimes it's like center mass type heavy. Like the master cars I run 49,000 pounds in this much space. You need a trailer. You know what I mean? Alright. So I'm gonna alright. Man, good to hear y'all out here maintaining and doing what we can. And that's what we talking about today, Victor. Real talk is how to maintain, what it takes to maintain, and the foresight that some of y'all might not have just because of the lack of the experience and the time factor that you have been out here and you haven't had enough time to gather enough data to really know what's going on right now. And sometimes we get in the habit of listening to people that that haven't been out here that long. And I know, I mean, it's still a phenomenon, you know, and it's an unbelievable phenomenon. What's up, Juneteenth? It was like, what's up, brother? It's an unbelievable phenomenon with self help and you know education when it comes to trucking with so many webinars and new people that seem to be gurus about trucking, how to grow your fleet from 5 to 15 and overnight and all type of stuff. All my matter. What's up, my moderator? And it gets overwhelming to see that you know even in the midst of what's been going on in the market lately that you got people that's still trying to convince you that they know the way. Get them your money. Everything gonna be all right. Ain't no real strategy beside the one they talking about. And all this stuff can happen with little to no money out of your pocket. Please stop giving these people your money. I'm gonna get that straight from the beginning. Stop giving these people your money. Some folk that steady telling you can grow your fleet from this to that to this to that. I know people that specialize in trying to scale businesses and doing stuff like that. Now ain't the time. Not quite yet. And that's another reason we kind of have this little talk. Because this is a recurring thing that happens. And I'm gonna let y'all in on a small little secret. It really ain't a secret, but most market analysts know that this what's going on right now is a ripple effect from COVID. But it's a ripple effect of a lot of people being very stupid during COVID. And as a result, it's also the result of the market doing what the market does. And y'all can write this down if you want to, just about every 18 months. About every 18 months. Um, we're gonna start out by saying this video is not intended to belittle anyone, not intended to talk about anyone in particular. It's some very generalized stuff going on out here that affects us all. They say we got 25 days of diesel left. Don't buy into the hype. It is what it is. If we ain't got but 29, 25 days of diesel left, goddamn it, run your 25-day worth of diesel. Get your money while you can. So that one thing we can't do is let that type of stuff, which does influence the market, influence how we do business. Remember, I told y'all in a previous video, protocols and procedures gonna save your business. I know people that do special stuff for special people for special prices just because they special people. I don't. Jobs don't excite me. Different customers don't excite me. The glitz and glamour of the job site and the large scale action of the business, the transaction that going on between me and the people that I'm carrying this stuff and bringing this stuff to, it don't excite me. I ain't excited about shit but the money and how I get paid. As should you be. You gotta keep your eyes on the prize and keep the main thing the main thing. Yeah, CNN is a motherfucker. Like media is a motherfucker, and that's one of the reasons that we're in the position that we're in economically and in the trucking world. Is because of market. When I want you guys to think about markets in general, just know this: a lot of markets are based up on people's feelings that really don't put their hands on this shit. They got their hands in this shit. I had to clarify this. This market and all this stuff with the fuel and the economy and da 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 da, based upon a whole lot of people's feelings that don't really truly do this. I had to tell somebody that the other day. Them people that make up all these numbers and determine how much fuel is gonna be and what a barrel sells for and all, they don't do this shit. Nor do they give a fuck about the people that do this shit. So what you got to do is have plans, procedures, and protocol to make it so that regardless of who's doing the business remains the business. I don't want to get too deep, but this ain't for the beginner class. This ain't the beginner class in truck. We finna do some market analysis and we finna really just talk about what is going on. Out for it's conspiracy. No, it's not a conspiracy. It's the world. Y'all would get y'all fucking mind right. As the title implies, the next 2 quarters are gonna be bangers. And this ain't meant to be long drawn out, and this is not a fire on the goddamn screen clown ass video trying to scare everybody. But what this is informational to let you know that whatever you're doing right now in business, in trucking, for fuel, drivers, we had 25 days left yesterday, the day before, and the day before that. I know no clever name. It's a reason for them to normalize an extremely high price on diesel. And for those that feel like since it's gonna be a midterm elections and yada yada yada, and there will be relief, and they do this every time, so the current administration can get the popular vote and everything happens like that. No, not this time. I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. The diesel that we've been burning is the reserve diesel that is 100% really not even meant for the country. It's meant for the military. What have we been doing for the last few months? Fucking with the military. What the military been doing every day for the last couple years now? Burning a whole lot of goddamn fuel. So get what? Normally, when they drop the price on fuel, like midterm elections, da da da, and make you feel better about being an American, it's because we got some diesel to do that shit, and they can go in the reserve, drop the price, and make the shit balance out. It can't do that this time. Ain't no relief coming for no diesel. And the people that sell diesel and move diesel that we get diesel from, when your boy Trump bought the real cheap diesel and put it up, we burn up all that shit. Won't say what they won't say. These folks ain't president right. It is what it is. It is what it is. But what does that mean for us? It means for us that we have to stay lean. Remember that stuff I used to tell y'all probably 600 videos ago about low overhead, low overhead, low overhead. Man, I bought my first truck. That diagram outside for $14,000. Man, that truck ain't gonna pull nothing. That stick shift with that 5.9 ain't even got no engine brake. You can't do no hot shot with that 28-foot trailer. No way in the hell you gonna make no money. Low overhead, low overhead, low overhead. Because like I told y'all, this happens every 18 months, right around every 18 months, and then it flip flops and it goes back to everybody smiling and grinning and everybody crying no more. My guy X Brandon said, all right, what's overhead? Overhead, as the word implies, is what's hanging over your head. It's the fixed and variable expenses that are entwined into your business and your home that you need to overcome every month to either break even or make a profit. That's your overhead. We're gonna do some finance one-on-one up here. Anybody like that definition? Y'all like the definition? Sound good, dog. I know. One thing about business.
My bad, my bad. Hey, we back, we back. Are we back? Y'all got sound? Give me one in the comment. We got sound? We got sound. Give me one in the comment if we have sound. Y'all got a visual, we got sound. All right, okay, we back. Sorry about that, y'all. I had a call, real quick call. All right, okay. So that definition right there basically sums up when I say low overhead, low overhead, low overhead, low overhead. What I mean is be as frugal as possible with the equipment, the personnel, the time that you put in this stuff, and the way you do your processes to be as lean and efficient on money as you can. What did I not say do? You can build a business with zero money down. You ain't got to use your money. You go to the bank and they'll finance all this shit. And get what? You will be roped into a cycle of debt, which can be productive, but get what you can't do? You can't quit. Get what you also can't do? You can't sell none of this shit because you don't own it. So get what you do? You end up being trapped in a hamster wheel that goes in a circle, and you ride around in your truck ready to kill yourself. Somebody shout glory. There's a lot of truckers out there contemplating suicide right now. If you're contemplating suicide right now, we rebuke that in the name of Jesus and hope you don't do it. But welcome to the channel. Shit, real life. For real. This is real life. So, with that being said, with it being real life, a lot, yes, sir. It's a hamster wheel, and the only way you can get off the hamster wheel is make a break. You got to go left or you got to go right. You can't keep going straight over there, over. You will never get out the hamster wheel. And I know that a lot of you all came into this industry. I'm gonna say this, dare I say this, not to work for nobody. Can I get a thumbs up from anybody in here or one in the comment from anybody in here that started doing this to not work for nobody? Work for you. Can either one in the comment? Seems about right. No clever name. I like that. King gonna realize he want to work for himself. 205, running wild, baby. He want to work for himself. CB boy, work for yourself. Red Rider Logistics. Sound like a new company, good company. Sound like to work for yourself, Red Rider. Hey, Jerry Wiggly. Yeah. Jeremiah Petway, take for yourself. Garrett Denisha, for yourself. Figure it out For who? Victory lap. Make the victory lap. You can't win unless you're in the game. That's the plan. Okay. So if we came in here not to work for nobody, and we choose to not just have a procedure or a plan, perhaps take part of a couple 1 hour consultations along your way to get some guidance. You know what I'm saying? $sign JBUTLER 357 on your cash app. $100 an hour. Leave your name in the 4 line with your number, and I'll promptly put you in line. But get what? A lot of time we realize after making certain moves that even though we got LLC, even though some folk got their own number, they doing all the insurance, they compliance, they drive the truck for themselves and everything, that it seems like they might perhaps be in the hamster wheel. And even though they working for themselves, they make more money working for somebody else. And that when you realize you ain't doing it right. You ain't doing it right. You feel me? Now, there's a few ways not to do it right, but one of the optimal ways, you know what I'm saying, to not do it right, is to have an overhead that exceeds the income. And one of the biggest things I do in 1 hour consultations, I help people understand the gravity of the numbers, the realisticness of the numbers, because a lot of stuff people think about this and the equipment and how much it costs to actually get started. You have people that think they got $10,000, $15,000 and a 750 credit score, and it's all gonna work out because they got a good relationship with their bank. That's important. You need to get some more money though. You need to put a whole lot more bricks in your pocket. For real, you need to put some ass on that thing. You need to put some ass behind that 10, 15,000. Cause the next question I'm gonna ask a person on the phone is how much you owe, how much debt you got. You got $10,000, $15,000 saved up, but you got $30,000 in credit card debt. You know you're a negative 15,000, right? We're gonna be real about this. You know, one of the biggest parts I say about business accounting, especially in trucking, is you gotta be able to count. And you gotta be for real with yourself while you count. Ain't no need to lie to yourself. Man, Victory Lap, listen to me good. You said a mouthful. Victory Lap said my overhead is extremely low. He feel fortunate when he hears what other people are paying for services and equipment and things like that. But like I said, this is the result of what happens when you're not really concerned with your numbers so much as you're just eager to get in the game. And these people that were eager to get in the game, not people that were eager to stay in the game, because people that were eager to stay in the game knew how to regulate their finances because they already knew that every 18 months this thing goes and then and then COVID made it go and it stayed up and it chill. And that seemed like the longest 18 month, 2 years in the world. And then, you feel me? So with that being said, people that have been out here long enough know that here comes the rebound. And people like, well, you just said the next 2 quarters gonna be some bangers. They ain't gonna be right. It's gonna be something wrong. Here come the rebound. Y'all ever heard the saying that the darkest hour is just before day? Anybody ever heard the saying that the darkest hour is just before day? See, I ain't just an average person. You gotta learn how to read this stuff for real, read this stuff. It ain't about spreadsheets all the time. It's about the stuff you can't quantify. I had to tell somebody. See, I know people that think they market analysts but don't know how to get out of this problem they in right now. For real. There's a problem all the way around for some people. It ain't just trucking. It's life, it's economy, it's their families, everything that's going on right now based upon information that be got and misinterpreted. A lot of times, okay, good example. Read Freightways every month. You'll blow your fucking brains out. Just read Freightways and believe everything they ever say every single month, you'll blow your brains out. Because you'll be like, what the fuck have I done with my life? especially in the last couple of months. Why would I ain't got my ass on their conclusions. They're helpful pieces of information that we use. That heat board all on this shit on that and that, listen to me good. Those are tools. That ain't the Bible. Listen to me good. We make good money because we understand that those are just guidelines. Those are soft points to add to your repertoire of investigation on the market and your study of the market. It's just another layer of information you have. It ain't Bible. Because if it were Bible, get what? We'd all be doomed. Because stuff don't work the way they always say it's gonna work. Case in point, I ain't supposed to be out here still in business. But get what? I'm in business. A whole lot of folk that started with me ain't in business. And it's the grace of God and having some sense. Man, hold on. You shouldn't. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give you a disclaimer. Don't do this. If you want to survive in trucking, don't do what the fuck I did. Don't come out here with a little taste of money. Don't come out here with a little taste of credit. Please don't come out here like that. Don't do that. Then don't turn around and come out here and get some equipment that ain't optimal for what you do. And then don't run on your own out your own pocket and keep financing this stuff yourself for about 2 years and don't use the bank for nothing but a new truck. One more truck. So they made two trucks. Use the bank for that. Cause y'all remember, y'all go back in the video, that first truck out there, that was 14 grand. That truck I paid off in 16 weeks. You know what? I wasn't running like that. That was after I lost 50,000 fucking dollars. And then I got to rolling and figuring out what was going on. Then I kept sacrificing and just paid them out to get the low overhead, low overhead, low overhead. So I wasn't never in danger of them coming and taking them from me. This is what, see, it's two really, really good ways you can run it. You can run it how I be running, or you run it like my guy over there in Texas, Danny be running. You either want asset all the way around where he coming around to that conclusion too. You want to own some of this shit. But that the lead per thing, it cool because you can get the money off of it and float the bid and keep it going, serve the debt, do all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, when shit like this, get what? When shit like this, a man that really wanted some money, probably like a year ago, and you really wanted some money, and you had been on your grind, and you had trucks and stuff, because I contemplated doing it one time. Get what? Instead of buying a truck, you could have sold the truck for damn near $150,000. I'm talking some bullshit. Like they had bullshit on the market. Regular run-of-the-mill fleet truck with a double sleeper in it, $150,000 with 500,000 miles on it. And dumbasses was buying it everywhere, and the banks was financing it because the money was there, and people was ready to jump out the window if they didn't get it. So get what? They gave it to them. But now that $5,000 a month truck note, it don't seem right. Yeah, you make $10,000 a week, $12,000 a week running during COVID on a box trailer sometime. Like people run dry fan will make $10,000 a week, $8,000 a week, $12,000 a week. They run a team cross country, make 16 grand a week. People putting that up. And get what they should do, pay their fucking truck off. But nah, everybody too busy balling, trying to acquire another $5,000 a month truck in the midst of balling like that. While I'm sitting over here screaming like, hey, you guys, stop doing dumb shit. This is not a real market. This is inflated. This is because of a course of events that have brought us to this place where a $150,000 7-year-old truck seems doable without batting an eye. That when I know all hell had broke loose. I knew we was in the twilight zone then when I looked over there and saw a brand new Peterbilt. Ain't nothing special about it. Sitting over there for down there 200 some thousand. And I turn around and see a 2009 glider Peterbilt with a little stretch out on the frizane, some chrome fenders on it, a bunch of light for $375,000 goddamn dollars. I said, man, look, this. And it, get what? It sold. Somebody bought that motherfucker. And get what? More than likely, they didn't have the cash. They financed it. Do you know how much it cost to finance $375,000 over 3 to 5 years? Do you know what that payment is, everyone? You should have bought. You could have bought a Rolls Royce and rented it out every day for like $10,000 a day. And it would have been a better investment than that truck at that price. And to culminate everything, oh, Jerry Wilkinson, he said 4,600 a month. That's without interest though, Jerry. We don't know what their credit was like. You know, they were financing everybody. They told you good, bad credit. You didn't need nothing but a CDL. You didn't know how to do, you didn't have to even know how to do trucking. So get what? You add $1,000 to that just on interest. Because if you really like you supposed to, you get a brand new truck, you go to the dealership. Or you finna spend 275,000, 375,000 on a truck, you go to the dealership. And you get 2 or 3 or 4 for that money. You don't do that. Hey man, front runner, good to see all y'all doing well. Man, it been a while like that, man. I'm telling y'all like this. Been dealing with a whole lot of death. Whole lot there. I told y'all, I come from a town that there ain't just the best place to be sometimes. It's a great place. I know some wonderful people there, but they will kill your ass. They will kill you. I'm telling you, they will fuck you off in my town. They is bad. Not where I stay now, but where I'm from. It's up the road. And get what, man? R.I.P. to everybody, man. It did. Man, and like I don't never put the I word with none of this stuff. Unless it's a little kid or something like that, ain't nobody an innocent person. Cause we grown, we know what's going on. But they kill some of the most harmless individuals I have seen in a long time. It was ridiculous. It was back to back to back to back to back people that don't bother nobody. So, you know, that kind of hit me a certain kind of way. I've been spending a whole lot of time in the rain, getting myself together. We started doing a little competition shoot. Did our first match 3 weekends ago and been working at it. You know what I'm saying? Man, hey, I'm telling you, bro. It tough. It tough in that town, man. Pray for Greenwood, Mississippi, man, because like I said, it one of them things where the value of life is low and the level of frustration is high. Money ain't right, and people just ain't got the love they used to have for their fellow man. And the crazy thing about that, this town might got 14,000 people and 12,000 people, and it's small to the point where you get to missing 4, 5, 6 people every 2, 3 weeks. That's very noticeable. It ain't like New York and 3 people died, nobody kind of noticed it. No, town 10, 12,000 people, 13,000 people, you lose 4, 5, 6 people in a month. It's noticeable. It's noticeable. So y'all pray for people that, you know what I'm saying, may not have, you know what I'm saying, the best intention. I don't even know how to word this shit because I'm still kind of flabbergasted about a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? But at the same time, that's neither here nor there. But I will say this, man, prayers to all the families that's involved. Prayer for everybody that lost a loved one and going through it. Be ham the same way. It's a problem, bro. It's a problem. And like I say, bigger cities, it get more media attention a lot of time, but there's some small towns that really get down. When I tell you they get down, ooh, they get down. They get down, man. Yup. Yup. Bro, Dirk said the same thing, B Ham too. Y'all over there, King Gorilla and Dirk, y'all over there in B Ham. Dirk. King Gorilla over nothing most of the time, bro. Jerry Wig, ESPN in Jackson. Yup. Yeah, Dave, what's up, bro? But like I said, man, it's one of those times in trucking where you need to be ready. You need to be running loads to make them count. A lot of stuff is out of our control right now as it comes to the expenses. And most of all, it's the variable expenses. That's why your fixed expenses need to be as in line as possible with what's going on. And I'm gonna tell you like this, a lot of people making drastic moves in their trucking company. They're making real fast decisions, sweeping movements across their employee range, across their employees in general. If that's what needs to happen, you need to do that. You know your company better than anybody knows their company. So if you got to make some drastic change, you got to stop doing something you was doing, man. Hey, all I say is evaluate what you're doing, do what's best for you. But I will say this. If you have to make Serious. I'm talking about 90-degree pivots. It because things have went uncontrollably wrong. If you got to make some hard, I'm talking about some skirt, we do it. We don't do it this way at all anymore. Now we do this way because this right here was killing us. I would like to let you know that if that is the move that you got to make right now to pivot that hard, it was killing you when the market was good. You just didn't know it. You wasn't making enough money. A lot of folks come outside and run a trucking company and run their truck based upon their bills. I come out and consider the bills. I run the truck crazy. People got to understand that. A lot of stuff you can't quantify on a fucking spreadsheet. A lot of stuff you can't make change on the road on your spreadsheet. I don't give a fuck how slow you drive. I don't give a damn how efficient you try to make everything be. I don't care what you do. A lot of stuff ain't gonna show up on the spreadsheet, but it's gonna show up in your pocket. And that's the willingness to get up, make it happen, stop making excuses, and get on your fucking job. Forget what happened 20 minutes ago and keep pushing. I ain't said yesterday, I said 20 minutes ago. This is the stuff that's gonna separate the people that are gonna really make it and thrive, people that are gonna really make it and go into deep debt, or people that just not gonna make it. There's three people. Three people that gonna make it and thrive, people that gonna make it and go in tremendous debt and get put in the hamster wheel, and people that ain't gonna make it at all. So I implore you, if you're a person that sees that you have to make a drastic, I'm doing this and this in trucking right now. If you got to pivot like that to get here, to get from here to here, you got to pivot. Really, if you were paying attention to your numbers as you should have been, the pivot isn't here to here to here in order to get from there to there. The pivot is here, 45 to here. Anybody, what's the sound? I think my headset went off. You want one in the comments if the sound is pretty good? One in the comments if the sound is pretty, okay. All my matter, what's up, brother? Now, avoiding or barring just a epic just bam crash, which this wasn't. I don't care what nobody said. This shit didn't happen overnight. The rates fell while the fuel was going up, and people didn't even understand it. And that was 6, 7 months ago. Just a bit quiet. I will speak up, brother. Okay. Now, like I said, this didn't just happen last month before last. It happened almost a year ago when fuel started to spike. Rates was still high, but they started dropping. People act like they didn't. People act like they didn't see it because it was still well above what they needed to pay those crazy bills they had. So they wasn't complaining. Like, we still making money. We still making money, and they kept doing business the exact same way. Meanwhile, I see some stuff like that change. I'm like, hold up, man. The fuel's still going up, and the rates tapering off. They going down. Let me get in with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Let me get in with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brokers that I know that's in my area that do some consistent stuff that I've been doing. Check in with them and get them to agree. Hold up. Get them to agree beforehand, before I even want their load. Like, I might not pull it for 2 weeks. Let them agree. Hey, man, you remember me? I was pulling such and such and such up out of such and such a place, and I was doing it for such and such amount of money. I think I'm gonna have a couple trucks over there in a couple weeks. Y'all think y'all want to do that again? And I kept putting lead time after lead time after lead on these people, getting them to agree, because guess what? I know about trucking. If you say it over the phone and you in the capacity of a broker and I'm in the capacity of a carrier, get what? There's a legally binding contract. And get what? You got to make a rate confirmation for what you told me on the phone. See, that stuff right there, you can't quantify on a fucking spreadsheet. Sharp as a fucking razor blade. It's certain stuff you can't. 1 hour consultation, outside JBUTLER 357. It's certain stuff you can't. I don't give a fuck whose spreadsheet you look at. You can't do that. Yeah. It ain't always about knowing how to analyze spreadsheets. Sometimes you gotta know trucking. Sometimes you need to talk to somebody that know trucking. Fuck them gurus that got 7 or 8 digits in their MC number. They're new. That's a tip in itself. If you look on your load board and you see a broker that you've never heard of, first of all, what are we doing? What we doing, y'all? You want the load, you finna get ready to call them. You see the MC number. What you gonna do with the MC number? Anybody? I know we got some channel folks on here that know what to do with that MC number before you even call. What we doing? Get in the comment, people. Get in the comment. What we doing? Credit check. Jerry. Oh. Made me think I ain't just fucking around on the channel like I'm almost making a difference. My boy said, look it up. Jeremy Petway, you gonna look it up, but you want to look it up, especially if you factor with your factoring company and see what their credit is. Do not trust the app. DAT, the folks ain't checking the credit fast enough. Them people is slow to pay, no pay, and all that. Yes, sir. Before DAT will catch it, they be the fuck the world. Before truck stop catch it, they be the fuck the world. And they still have a 97 credit score. So check with the people that's gonna get you your money. That's what you check with the factory company. Okay, so we did that. We the check. Now, in the process of checking, the way we check it, we go in the system and put their MC number in. And I'm gonna give y'all my MC number right here. Hold on, I'm gonna fuck like see. Deal with a clown, some more clown, so a few scamming motherfuckers. They done got hip to the game. You'll notice that even on their thumbnails, in their videos, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to put my MC number up, because people do weird stuff. And then you got clown, lame, lying bastard over here. They stole my MC number, were running the truck on my MC number, getting violation to clown. They get violation of my name. That was such a big lie. He just went on and took that video down because he got so much flack by people that know better. Get your monk ass out the way, bitch. That's what everybody said when we watched that video. You get your clown ass out the way, bitch. That shit was so funny. Man, they took my number and they put it on the side of the truck and they're getting violations on me. Your truck getting violations and your safes go trash and you let your LC number get slipped out in the video and people start looking your shit up and realizing that you ain't know what the fuck you were doing out here in these streets. And it's supposed to still love you. I don't give a damn, let them love you. Shit. Everybody loves somebody. Sometimes everybody needs someone, it's true. Yeah. But anyway, okay, so we run the credit. And in the process of running the credit, we realized that, hey man, the MC number got 7 digits, 8 digits. Get what that mean? That mean that number was probably made around 2020. I'm gonna be honest with you. There were so many people that couldn't see how they wasn't gonna make money in trucking that I gotta get it this shit. 2019, yeah, 2020. A lot of folks jumped in here with some business mindedness that was not conducive to trucking. They should have opened a lemonade stand with the financial mind they had, because they know how to get a hold to some finances and some money and to make some stuff happen, but they don't know how to perpetuate money. See, that's the problem. See, I know how to get money. I'm trucking like I'm trapping for real. See, that's why I specialize in getting money, finding money, and knowing where the money went. Getting money, finding money, and knowing where the money went. A lot of folks can't do that. So, what ends up happening is we got a lot of people jump in the industry in 19 and 20 that wasn't around. And we'll say 20 and 21 that wasn't around. The FMCSA had so many new entrants that they had to add a digit to the MC number. And they've had to do that over the years, ever since this started. You gotta understand, there's someone, they probably still ain't in business no more, that has a single or a double digit MC number. Like they number 00000000015. MC number 1911. Like I don't know what carrier that would be, and I don't know how many years they would be in business, but it probably a carrier that starts out with 10,000, 10000111101. And I don't know where the number started, but I know that they had to add a digit. I'm gonna let y'all in on something. If you stay in jail long as some people that I know personally in my life that help bring me in their world, they'll add another digit onto your prison number. Just stay there about 30 years. It'd be so many people that come in jail by the time you went to the time you get out, your prison number had another zero in front of it, or two more zeros in front of it, like somebody I know. Think I'm lying. All you gotta do is get you about 113 years and go sit your ass down and see one. By the time you die, your number will have about another two numbers in it. Cause there's a whole lot of folks throwing rocks at the penitentiary. There's a whole lot of folks throwing rocks at the trucking game too. And get what? When it bites on your ass like it's doing something, you can't be mad because when you were making money, it was all smiles. This is what this is about. These next two quarters, 6 months, finna show you where you at. I might not make it. You might not make it. We might not make it. These might not let us make it. I don't know what's gonna happen, but get what I do know. You're gonna have to find out how to pay your bills efficiently and effectively without the bank. Oh, you're gonna actually have to make the truck pay all the bills and not just service the debt. Or you gonna go deeper in debt because shit keep happening. Wait. Didn't nobody know that, did it? Did y'all know that in trucking shit always keep happening? Huh. Like just when you pay off a truck, like check this out. I go buy a Freightliner. Anybody in the comment know what happened when I went and bought that second Freightliner? I drove out there in a diagram 2500 sitting on Ford Auto, had that music in it. Goddamn me the lift on the front of that bitch sitting on some 22 by 10 on a negative 44 offset sitting bow-legged like a motherfucker on them. Fuck you, boy, on them FU. What happened to that truck when I went and bought that Freightliner? When I bought that Freightliner with the black hood on it. I go out there with a truck to go buy a truck, and what happened to the first truck? Anybody. You see how long y'all see how much y'all really watch the channel. What happened to the white truck? Talk about that shit. What happened to the white truck, people? Shit keep happening. What happened to the white truck? They snatched it. Got stolen. Somebody stole it. See, Tilner, I was on the phone with Tilner. I was doing 1 hour consultations with Tilner that whole week. I was at the hotel and we did another one that day. Tilner, I said, man, you folks stole my truck, bro. I'm had to, man, stolen. Yeah, all my money, they got me in San Antonio, Texas, bro. Yes, sir. Man, that truck gone. I liked it, that truck. That truck had a 600 horsepower, bro. Like, that truck had head studs and cylinder wheel and the turbo. Yup, hotel parking like them content. I promise you, bro. Then they took my truck on high-speed chain with the dope in and fucked my frame up and tore wheels off the truck and everything running through the desert in my truck, man. Yeah. But guess what that mean? I lose. Progressive ain't paid me for that shit right off the bat. I had to wait. Scam and key fog. I had to wait months for that money, yo. I had to be ready because shit keep happening. Did I not get the truck that I was gonna get because that shit happened? No, I got to look over the shit that happened 20 minutes ago. What I told y'all at the beginning. Fuck the shit happened 20 minutes ago. Get your mind right for what's going on now and in the future. You can't dwell on shit with your trucking, man. I had a blowout yesterday. Well, damn it, it's done. That was yesterday. Did you buy the tire? Did you keep the truck going? Well, good job, then. You did what the fuck you put. That's what I don't understand about a lot of folk in trucking. Everybody responsible until it's time to be responsible. Now it's time to be responsible. Now it's time not to be making all the gracious posts and all the happy posts and all that other stuff like that. Get what? Ain't that time right now. There's a time and a season for everything. And get what? It ain't the time right now. It's time to nuck if you buck. It's time to get down on your shit. Stand up on what you talking about. And show a motherfucker you know about trucking. You ain't just out here doing this shit on the daily aimlessly. You're not out here doing this shit for fun. You're out here doing it for funds. Love's roadside tire. You might have two flat, bro. 2300. You might have two flat, bro. Side by side on the duels or something. You ran over two things, but yeah, that's how it happens, bro. And like I said, this is one of those things where it ain't no set it and forget it. Everybody want to cruise control this shit. As soon as you put on cruise control, just know it's a curve in the road somewhere, bro. Just know that every time you make two steps forward, inevitably you're going to make at least a half a step back. Now you might get two whole steps forward and you make a little half a step back. Get what we call that progress. Yeah, we call that a profit. Yeah, we call that a good month. Yeah, this shit for fun, not fun. I be having to tell people that shit sometime in the 1 hour consultation, especially on the hot shot side, man. It seems like it's all fun and games and these them off her low paying ridiculous. And you get impressions from video that you gonna come out here and do, 4 days worth of work and make $10,000 and all that old shit right there, which I mean in the perfect scenario is possible. In this market is improbable, but at the same time, it can happen. But I'm not gonna let you dwell on the fact that that's all you thinking about. I'm gonna let you know, hey man, don't you know? Be honest with you, man. You in this part of the 18-month swing. If you start this day, that's good to know right there. If you were to start this day, or if you start this day, you'll be here in the 18-month swing, or you'll be here in that 18-month swing, and you'll be right on the cusp of getting back on the upswing if you start right here. Sometimes I tell folks you gotta slow down, speed up. Wait a minute, I'm telling you, I tell people this all the time. They be on, hey man, I'm getting ready to start. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably do me a little hot shot or some big red CDL not. It don't matter what you say. And they'll give me the layout of what they got going on, and it'll hit me when they get to talking about certain stuff. It's some steps missing. And you don't want the steps to be missing, and you go from here to here, and you to miss some steps. And in the midst of starting off and actually getting some money generated and going, you got to stop making money and go back and get this step that you missed. I call it slowing down so you speed up. Get what? I got folk that done did 1 hour consultation with me in the last 6-7 months. Get what? They talking about starting at the end of this year, first beginning of next year. Okay, that's cool. But one thing, save your money, get your credit even better, stack you up some liquid cash, get your credit even better. Open your business. Start working with the banking system on your business. I ain't got no trucks. Open the bank account, man. You got LLC, open the bank, get some time going. Call Granner. Call Uline and get y'all some little bullshit knickknacks going and get you some trade lines going. You ain't got damn truck and get what? Get what? Get what? Get what? Right at the time when you get through doing everything you got to do to make this stuff legit and everything that fall into this mold that I'm trying to help you fall into, get what? Time steady moving. Time steady moving. The market steady changing. Now people that were telling me, hey, I'm starting back February. I'm going to start in March. Don't do that. Slow down. You missed this step, this step, this step. It's gonna take you this long to do this one, this long to do this one, this long to do this one. By the time that happens, time will be done past. In the midst of doing this, and this, come over here and work with the bank and get that established. So it'll be over here waiting on you when you get through with this, and this. By that time will be the past. You'll notice that projection you made on the price of the truck that you're about to buy gonna go down about 25-30%. It's gonna be a drastic difference on a monthly note, a drastic difference on your overhead, and by doing them 2-3 steps that you actually miss, gonna put you in a position where you're gonna get one of the best rates you could possibly get on that money. Because get what? You're more likely to be borrowing your own. Like I said, man, we do the 1 hour consultation. T Mac, My boy Tracy, man. Shout out T Mac. Um, Man, dude be contributing to the sandwiches in a way that is so meaningful and so consistent. Like, I gotta get this dude down here and just let him go and do something with me one day. If you up in here, T Mac, you know what I'm talking about, man. Give me a thumbs up or something. Give me one in the comments. You up in here, Tracy. But man, shout out Tracy. Shout out to all of y'all that help the cause when we do the sandwiches and for the homeless people and everything on the weekends and like I'd have been here a little bit more because Chicago Kane, aka Ike, he been running the Peterbilt out there doing his thing, been doing an awesome job, man, getting real acclimated to the frustrations and the you know the amount of planning and foresight and just forethought that it takes to be a great operator is all coming in line. I'm super proud of him though, man. Shout out Ike. Always been a good stand up guy, but he is a real good, meaning, intentful person that really tries to provide good service, and he really kind of be hard on himself about a lot of stuff, and I like that about him because I'm hard as hell on myself about stuff because I know one thing. At the end of the day, and then what I want y'all to understand above anything else about trucking, especially if you want to own a company, be an owner operator, you want to get out here in the truck and make you some real money. At the end of the day, it's gonna be some problem where you can't call nobody. You're gonna have to be a problem solver, you're gonna have to be a self-starter, you just gonna have to be Mr. Do It All. Or Miss Do It All. I call it putting your big boy drawers on, put your big girl panties on, and just handle your business. But it's a lot of stuff. And you know what I'm saying? I work with people, I do on the job training with people, and I try and instill that in everyone, even on consultations, the shadowing program, and we got a couple of spots left on that. In the next few weeks, I think we got a person coming down. Actually, a couple of people coming down on the 10th or the 11th of this coming month. But first week in October is still open. For people that have done 1 hour consultations, man, get at me and we can schedule you in. And that consists of a week of pretty much doing what I do and showing y'all, you know what I'm saying, how in intricacy this stuff really works. How you gotta kind of be, and you know we do scheduling and we do truck dispatching for just for your viewing edification. But like I said, we go down into the nitty gritty of the business aspect of procuring the work, keeping some work going, charging scales, just learning how to price this stuff accordingly. Um, it's a lot of stuff that goes on, a lot of freight that gets run. Um, I ain't gonna lie, I start throwing newspaper before I run this shit. This took me good. I would go get a goddamn paper route, start throwing newspaper at the side of that benzo before I run some of this shit y'all be running. So, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, there is a pricing model that we put together, the Arsenal family. I shout out to George and Ebony. You know, they participate in the shadowing system and the level of understanding I think that they garnered from what we did far surpasses the year or more in the industry that it takes to learn those skills. In a year, if you don't learn the certain skill set that it takes to do this effectively, you're probably gonna lose everything. So, you know, with that being said, having people in your corner that know what's going on, can give you insight and see stuff you can't see because you don't even know it's there, you know what I'm saying, is invaluable. So I always make myself available for those services and consultations and things like that, man, because it's serious. What's up, Big Country? What's up, my dog? Where you at, Big Country? I know you don't play no red, you don't play no game. Where you at, man? You out on the road or you at home? Big Country. Country don't play no game, man. Country run that way. Country like 95. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I knew it. Indianapolis, he probably 75, but he like 95. I like that. Oh, snap. Big Country UPS now. Okay, that what's up, bro? Hell yeah, how that been working out for you? And see that what you call pivot. You move. You ain't stop trucking. You just fuck with a different way. and still got it big. And the boy, hey, and see that what he created what they call a backbone. If all else fail, everything gonna get paid. We ain't gonna lose nothing, and the truck ain't really gotta do nothing but break even. We gonna be all right. Shout out Big Country for diversifying his portfolio. That's what they call it. Shout out Country. But like I said, man, we finna get out of here. Like I said, the next 2 quarter, man, get lean. If it's some drastic stuff you got to do it. I mean, if it looks like it's gonna be beneficial and it's got to happen right now, and it's a pivot from, and you got to do it, do it. Big homie, I appreciate you, Big Country, man. That's what I'm here for. Wow. I'm thinking about going trucking from UPS, been with Brown 7 Christmases. That right, Neil. My boy Neil just got through welding up some pipe and some more shit for a big old chick, man. That man ain't worried about what they paying over there in Georgia. Fuck that freight in Georgia. My boy gonna weld the pipe up because he's a pipe fitter. If push comes to shove, I ain't trying to do it. But while I'm staying up here quarterback, dispatching all these trucks and keeping everybody moving shit, don't you think I'll go out there and turn a wrench on the Mercedes or two? Give me $400-500 in a day. Straight profit every day. I can line up customers that just, hey, I stopped doing this shit. I rock for real. Like when I do work, I do work. Like it's people really hate. They still be calling, check on me. He started working back on them Mercedes and on stuff doing none of that stuff, did it? You still do that a little bit on the side. And I ain't working on no shit that don't cost money. So it's to the point where we get some money. But it's like, hell yeah, you think I want to go out there all them at $50,000 worth of tools in the damn garage? You think I don't go out there and turn a wrench? Shit, yeah. If I got to pay some bills, I will. So yeah, diversity ain't no shame in that game. If whatever you do, it called survival, people. And that motherfucker talking about what you doing to survive, mug got a problem. Cause if you doing what it take to survive and you surviving, shit, nobody have no problem with that. Why I don't judge for. I don't give a fuck what you do. You like it, I love it. If you like it, I fucking love it. I got that from my mama. My mama said, boy, if you like it, I love it. Whatever you want to do it. You can be whatever you want to be. And if you like it, I love it. And that's how I am. Appreciate you, Diddy. That's how I am. I ain't knocking nobody to hustle, whatever they got to do. Like I said, do your best and try not to fuck over nobody in the process because this is a circle. This is a circle. It's a circle. You see that thing come back around, come back around, come back around, slap shit at you. That's why I'm here. Because the circle of life done been damn good to me. I've had a ball. Did some shit I wasn't supposed to do. Yeah, like all of it. Got some shit you got to reap. Like all of it. Man, YouTube be on some more stuff. Sometimes you have to go, Miss Brown, sis. Sometimes you have to go into your YouTube setting, your primary settings, not just on the channel. You have to go to your YouTube setting on the app and change your notifications to on and your push notifications because sometimes you'll have your notifications on the channel. But YouTube won't let the notification come because you got push notifications off on your general YouTube settings. Do I do motors? Jeremiah, okay, Jeremiah, you do motors? What Jeremiah is? CC machine and cut hair here. Hey man, I went to school for that, Jeremiah. That's why I went to school for computer aided design and tool and die. Tool and die. That's how you become a machinist. You gotta go to school for tool and die. So that's what I went to school for, tool and die. And I was on my way to being a mechanical engineer. I started doing some more shit. I ain't got no excuse. So the boss said, I've been looking for a good high shot truck for cheap. I oftentimes say 3 things about business, buying stuff, and generalize, just in general. It's either gonna be good, fast, cheap. Sometimes you can get 2. You'll be good and fast, but it ain't gonna be cheap. And then it can be cheap and good, but it ain't gonna be fast. And then it can be fast and cheap, but it ain't gonna be good. You feel me? Like, they're the three things in business I like to tell folk. Like, a lot of time, unless the stars just aligned and the shit was like the Dodge Ram, and it wasn't all gold, it wasn't all platinum. That truck had issues. I tell y'all, keep a number 4 injector line. If you got a 5.9 in a oh 04, oh 05, oh 06, early oh 07, keep your number 4 injector line and say thank you. And the wrench is to change because it's gonna crack. Number 4. That's the only one gonna crack. Number 4, it's gonna crack repeatedly too. So just buy you one for when it crack and have you another one on deck coming off the internet to replace the one when you replace that one. Yep. But like I said, man, I'm finna get out of here. I don't know where my wife is. She supposed to be back with my son. Shout out USM. The deals out there because a lot of people didn't have business sense and ran out of cash. Yes, sir. A lot of repo, a lot of lease returns, a lot of stuff going back. But at the same time, man, y'all be blessed. And like I said, shout out USM, University of Southern Miss. Y'all doing an awesome job. It was a great game. Nail biter last night. Y'all take a chance. They on ESPN every time they play. Y'all be on the lookout for Jay Stanley. That's my little son out there. He number 21, safety on defense. All over the field. He got I think he got an interception, forced a fumble, couple sacks. Every game, it just did everywhere. That dude be everywhere. And then shout out to Corey A. Buchanan, my other son. He a senior this year. Check this out, y'all. Before I go, I'll act a little fool. Turn up. Number 25. Number 25 for Brandon High School, y'all. Hey, doing this thing, working on him a scholarship in the area of football. And like I said, my other son, he on full scholarship in the area of football, and he gonna be a physical therapist and some more stuff going on. But deal with this stuff all about, y'all. It right here. For the people that don't know as much as we know, the people that ain't went down the road we done went down, you ought to be able to tell them something that can help them. You ought to be able to lend some assistance. But that's why I'm here. There's some people that ain't went down the roads I done went. They ain't been through all the shit I done went through. They ain't lost the type of money that I done lost at this shit. And they ain't made the type of money I done made. At all. But at the same time, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. And that's what you here for. Take care of your family. Make sure everything's straight with them. If this shit ain't about that and making sure life is better, what are you doing? We ain't gonna be here forever. You better leave a legacy if you can. You might not leave no generational wealth, and I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I ain't trying to leave no generational wealth. I'm gonna leave some good ass life insurance and a business that they can fuck up or they can make it work. You know, generating, motherfucker had to work. Motherfucker had to work. It is what it is. Motherfucker had to work. It is what it is. I ain't a generation my ass. All this stuff going on right now, generation might not even be here. They drop these bombs they need to be dropping with all the bullshit that be going on around the world. Generation might not be here. I'm gonna enjoy myself responsibly. Listen to me, responsibly. Pay my bill, do what I gotta do. I'm gonna help some folk and do what I gotta do. But at the same time, I ain't trying to be the Waltons. I ain't trying to be Zuckerberg. I ain't trying to be none of them people, because get what? That's an elite status that, get what? You got to do certain things to be in that status, man. I ain't willing to do them. So get what? I'm going to make a good life for my kid, good life for my family, make sure my wife ain't never got to work no more. I ain't got to sell no pussy to get no house no paid when I die. And get what? I'm gonna be saying, well, compliment, mission accomplished, well done, and get the fuck on out of here. And if you be perhaps in the area when it go down, come give me 2 minutes. There's a lot of folks gonna be in line. Give me 2 minutes of your time. Come say something nice about me. Let me put me in the ground, and y'all cash that check and keep on going. I'm for real. This the realness of it all. I ain't come here to stay, and y'all didn't either. What you did while you were here, they're gonna determine a lot. But like I said, if you knew how much time you had, you probably speed your ass up. And that's all I'm gonna say, man. It been good. Hey, I appreciate y'all come holler at me, man. And I appreciate y'all take part in the channel. If y'all want send donation, we will be doing sandwiches in the morning. 6 a.m., 6:30. We will be at the McDonald's on North State Street. Cash App, $JBUTLER 357. You can drop super chat, all that stuff help. We could go out here and give away about 300 more sandwiches. We did 200 the other day, Trace. I appreciate you again, man. That man sent me money like he worked for me or something. That man sent me money like he owed me the money. And he really, really faithful. I appreciate you, bro, because ain't nobody got to do nothing to help you. You see what I'm trying to do, and you're a great assistance to it. A lot of y'all the same way. But I just had to say, because he stand out amongst a lot of people just because of the consistency. And I ain't made a video saying nothing about the shit in a month. Bro know what time it is. Bro know on the weekends I'm back doing that shit. So get what? He'll send it. And I'll be like, man, I ain't even saying. And get what? It's a couple weekends I was feeling down about it. I was out here and just really like, man, I'm gonna do it, but this ain't enough sounds. And before I even get it out of my mouth, ding, he done sent the money. And I'm like, oh shit, I can buy 40 more sandwiches like this. Hey, boy, you coming here looking with a look on your face like, y'all know y'all ran out. Where y'all been? But yeah,
But you know what? Since they don't have a delivery,
you know I'm gonna lie.
tell us hey.
My wife said, hey, y'all.
Since they don't have delivery or pickup, we have to, everybody.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. I don't know about y'all, but our Walmart don't do delivery and pickup orders type stuff no more. I don't know if y'all do it, but that means everybody in Walmart now. It's a crazy, it's a madhouse. But I'm gonna get out of here, man. It was great seeing y'all. Great being here, talking with y'all again. Always great. Like I said, man, keep the shine side up, the greed side down. Y'all already know what I say about a hater and it, man, because she ain't raising right. It's just simple as that. Fuck niggas, it's fuck niggas. It is what it is. And get what? Here go 859, same thing. Shout out for we go 859 logistics. He stay doing it too, bro. I ain't mean to leave you out either because you be doing it all the time, bro. You always gonna drop them sandwiches up in there, man. And y'all, hey, share pray for me and continue to pray for yourself. Like I said, keep everybody that you love uplifted. Let these folks know you love them. Don't just let them know you love them when you need something. Let them know you love them when everything is like it is now. And y'all, like I said, great having y'all. Great being able to do a video. It's been a while, but like I said, man, I don't be forgetting about y'all. Just be a lot going on. But I appreciate y'all coming, and y'all have a great rest of y'all day, man. Peace.